The last time we had a big flood event, I don't know if you, did y'all pay attention to Sonic? Sonic? Right, all this right in here is flooding.
We get ours back.
Gregory Dehart, Gregory, Dehart, Dehart.
And what's your position with the department?
Captain.
So this is area that people can get cut off. Just the different little usually spills out things to do.
Dennis Macedo, D-E-N-N-I-S. We've come to Virginia with a Type 3 urban search and rescue team with a 14-member swiftwater rescue team embedded in it. So what we can do is supply local communities with a structural collapse portion of our team as well as a swiftwater rescue asset. So what has happened is some of the teams worked a coastal event as the hurricane came ashore. And as the storm progresses inland, it drops tremendous amounts of rainfall in the mountains and in the rivers, and then the rivers start to swell and flood. And what our mission or potential mission could be here is to rescue or evacuate civilians from flash floods or river flooding. Yeah, so what we like to do as a team leadership and the operations portion of our team is to get out in the local communities or the areas we have potential missions in and see what their target areas are. They know best what areas are potential or prone to flooding or collapses from flooding. So we like to get out in the communities in our areas. So we touch base with the local fire departments, the local swiftwater teams. So we have that face-to-face meeting. So the first time we meet isn't during a disaster. We get their take on what they think the potential missions could be as they live here and deal with them all the time. So speaking with the local EOC and the firefighters, we get a feel for how much that river would rise for different amounts of rainfall. The construction going on the bridge was a little concern to us as swiftwater rescue teams, as that could create what we call a strainer and cause water to back up. So we just get out towards the river and kind of scouted out places where we could launch our watercraft from, and just getting a feel for where potential hazards could be. Right, so we like to get out in the communities that have dams in them and see what the water levels are in the reservoirs, see what kind of water flow may be coming out of the dams as they try to lower those ponds or reservoirs, get a feel for what kind of water is moving in the river, how much it could rise, what effect the rainfall, based on what they told us, would have on the reservoirs of the ponds, and how that would relate to how much more water they may have to release from those ponds. A great group of men and women who, you know, train once, twice a month, prepare themselves for these types of missions, or prepare themselves for any kind of mission. We do so many different things. A lot of these personnel are new to the team. This is their first mission. A lot had been out last year either to Houston or Florida or Puerto Rico. So we do have a mix of experienced personnel as well as new personnel who are kind of being mentored along. And you know, it's a young man's game. As some of us get older, we bring new fresh blood into the mix, and this is a great experience for everybody.